Welcome back, YouTubers. So I'm back out here at my permission farm today. I'm going to put the final touches on this tree stand that I was working on in the last video. What you guys didn't get to see is after that rain event came through, you have to climb up a ladder stand, platform, and ladder to get up to this tree stand. The bottom two sets of the ladder actually fell off. So I was able to get it back together, but everything, it needs to be refastened. It's loose on the tree. It's sinking in the mud, so I got some wood out here to put underneath the two ends of the ladder, get that back stationary. Got some strap, off strap, and then 2 leg screws to put into the tree with some eye bolts to tighten the strap down to. And then I gotta trim out some more tree limbs around here. Did get the landowner to come out and cut some pathways with his rotary mower, so we do have the paths cut now. So those are items that you're going to see in the video. I'll show you kind of the look from the tree stand when I'm all done. I'll do kind of a walk around of where deer trails are and where we expect them to be, where the main community scrape is, and we'll go from there. So as you can see, here's the path coming into the woods, how we mowed. Leads out to a hayfield, cornfield, and to the crop rotation. So there's beans, corn, hay, and etc. all the way back up to the road. The design here is to create a pinch point. Most of the deer are coming out of this deep valley here, and they'll come across right in this little area, hit the community scrape, tree stand is right there, and then they'll meander either straight across and go down this lane, or they're going to go behind me and out into those fields. So mowed path this way to the tree stand, mowed path this way all the way back over to his other field that's in the woods. Typically this one is cut, but I'm assuming these overhanging tree limbs were hitting on his tractor, so he did not cut that one, which is good. I don't really like it when those deer come through here. All this dead brush that's in the way, it's really hard to get a shot. I would prefer to have them over in this area here. That's our best shooting abilities. So like I said, this is kind of where we want these deer to get our kill shot. Right above me, this branch and this branch, those were the main licking branches for the scrape. And right here was the main community scrape last year. There were 6 very large bucks, or fairly large I would say, anywhere from 140 to probably 160 that were hitting this licking branch last year. I know for sure one of them made it through the season. I'll throw up a picture of him. So you guys can see that. And I do have one in velvet standing right about here. I only got half his rack. I believe he's a giant 8-pointer. So I'm really looking forward to this year out here. I know for a fact that there's 4 or 5 deer that made it through the season that are going to be really nice. So, tree stand up in the tree. See how it's all really open up there? That's partially from moving that tree stand up. I had to trim more branches up to the top, and then obviously last year's branches that were trimmed when the tree stand was lower now has it open. Hopefully by next year we can get a lot of this underbrush right here to grow back, and hopefully get some stuff up here to grow back as well, so we got a little bit more cover. So here's the setup. You go up this ladder stand, climb up on top of it, and then you get up into the regular tree stand up there. So what happened is this pulled apart right there. Bottom half of the ladder fell off and was laying on the ground. It's sinking in the mud down here. So I cut some 2x10s. I'm going to put them underneath each leg. That'll keep it from sinking. And then I have to try and get this joint a little bit tighter on this thing so the ladder doesn't pull out when you climb up. And then we're going to put a strap with the eye bolts around this ladder rung right in this area here. Alright, so I brought the drill with, brought these 2x4s. I'm going to put them on the front here to keep this ladder from trying to kick out this way. Wood screws. Just going to put a couple in each one. Alright, that should be enough to hold it. Now we gotta work on getting a strap on here to hold this tight to the tree. Alright, so the next portion of this video, we're gonna get these lag bolts in here so I can run a ratchet strap around this and hold this bracket tight. So what I did bring, this little tool for ice fishing. It's the same tool that screws your stakes into the ice. So I brought that with. I bought eye bolts. Fit right in there. Should be a piece of cake, right? Well, tool broke. Not a piece of cake. It is just plastic though. Didn't realize that. Thought it at least had a metal base. So, now we gotta do it the hard way. And I don't have a screwdriver with to put through the loop to tighten it. So we're gonna have to find a stick. Alright, so that did not go as planned. Ended up using my drill bit mechanism. Finished tightening up this last one. Took me a little bit, but we got it. Alright, now I got the ratchet strap. All I'm going to do is run it around. Attach one hook here. And the rest of it around over here. Pull tight. Alright, just like that, tree stand is stable again, feels safe to climb up it. So, now we're going to get to trimming some branches. We're going to get out of here. Well, we got all the branches trimmed. Let's go up and take a look. See what she looks like. Yeah, so last week I took this strap off, moved this tree stand, added this extra strap, got everything leveled out. So here's my view from the stand. This is out directly in front of me. This is the path that goes back to the ag fields. Camera's right there. Community scrape is typically right there someplace. Main trail coming across. So, got quite a bit of opening out here in the front, more than I want. I wish all this understory here was still on the trees, but that's what happens when you move a tree stand. Got a shot over here to the apple tree. Never had that before. Got about a 5-yarder down there. Another 5-yarder here. Probably upwards of 20 back here behind me. Really nothing directly behind me unless you lean all the way around the tree, but that's a hard shot for me being right-handed. Come over to the other side. Got this big opening here. Landowner has a trail cut on the other side of that brush. Another opening here, about 15 yards, 20 yards. And I have one more out here. It's about 20 yards. And when the leaves fall off, sometimes you can get in there and squeeze one in, especially right out here. So I'm excited. Hoping this pans out. I'm going to try and get a doe or two out here, make him happy. And then with any luck, we'll get a bigger buck to walk by, and we'll get one of those too. So, thanks for watching.